After only 10 months in the job, Xisco Munoz has been sacked as the Watford manager, and it is crazy to see him already go. But as we all know, this is the Watford merry-go-round, and we are just on it. Xisco Munoz has been sacked after 10 months, and they are currently in talks, it is Watford, in talks to sign Claudio Ranieri. Yes, at 69 years young, Claudio Ranieri, the legend, the icon, the manager himself, the Leicester City man, is looking to head back to the Premier League to join Watford. And this is amazing news for the Premier League. It is just so cool to see him possibly come back. This is being rumored by not some run-of-the-mill, some low-end reporter. This is being rumored by one of the Dons, one of these top rumors. It is from Damazio, the guy in Italy, the #1 man. And for me, Xisco Munoz being sacked is surprising and isn't surprising. You currently have Watford sitting in 15th position in the Premier League and sitting on 7 points with 7 games played. They're not struggling. They're not down there with your Southamptons, your Burnleys, or Newcastle, Norwich. They're a win away from being in 10th or 11th. It is just that compact in the Premier League that you don't know what's going to happen. And for Xisco Munoz to be fired already, I am shocked in a way. Yes, they still have a great roster. They let him bring in some amazing players in the summer, and they let him do what he wanted. But then they go out and sack him now, which I find very surprising. After a decent start to the Premier League season, I am very shocked that he has been sacked. But after the fixtures he's had that he's not picked up results from, a 1-0 loss to Tottenham, a 2-0 loss to Wolves, beating Norwich 3-1, which you'd expect. Unfortunately, Norwich having a tough time in the Premier League with Daniel Farke. And then only picking up a draw against Newcastle is tough because Newcastle have been absolutely abysmal this year. And then getting a 1-0 loss to Leeds, and Leeds have been awful themselves. I don't know if it warrants a sack, but for Watford it does. After 10 months in the job, Xisco Munoz is fired, and the man himself, Claudio Ranieri, is being rumored, and Watford are in talks to sign the 69-year-old Italian Claudio Ranieri. This is so interesting, guys. Everyone remembers that his time at Leicester City, those amazing years he had there from 2015 to 2017, winning the Premier League 5,000 to 1 odds. And he's being rumored to come back. He's in talks to sign with Watford, and I think this would be a perfect signing for Watford. If you're wondering where Claudio Ranieri's been since his little spell at Watford or Leicester City, he went to FC Nantes, had 40 games there, didn't have a good run at all. Then went to Fulham for a little bit, and then he left after about 17 games, a short stint at Roma with 12. And then his longest run was at Sampdoria, where he had 71 matches. This is the one you can actually take some knowledge from. He had 71 matches, 26 wins, 13 draws, 32 losses. Of course, they're not the best players, but he did do okay at Sampdoria, to say the least. And to come back to the Premier League, a league that he knows, a league that the fans will love him in, and where Watford need to back him, where Watford need to give him what he needs, because we know he can win the Premier League. He is a Premier League winner. He's not going to win it with Watford, but should I say that? Because we all said that about Leicester, but it's very interesting to see that Watford's in talks to sign Claudio Ranieri. I love to hear him coming back. Dilly ding, dilly dong. Everyone remembers those funny sayings he had, and he's just such an iconic man for the Premier League. And I think Watford needs him. I think Watford needs to finally just get a manager, settle down for 3 years or something, settle in the Premier League. I think Claudio will keep them in the Premier League for sure. Maybe he'll move them up the table, because if you look at the players they have at Watford, they have a good squad. Ismail Assar, you have Josh King, Emmanuel Dennis has looked amazing. You have so many good talents there. Etebo looks good. Lauza. Ken Sema, Musa Sissoko, Ozan Tufan. You have a great team there at Watford, and I think Claudio Ranieri is the guy to gel it all together, keep you guys in the Premier League, and maybe push you guys farther up than you'd think you are. I think Claudio Ranieri is going to be an amazing signing for Watford. I really hope Watford get this over the line, mostly as a United fan and Palace fan, to see those press conferences, to see those cool things that Ranieri will do, and to see his not the most exciting football, but football that works. And I think this football will keep Watford in the Premier League, and hopefully Watford aren't absolutely idiots and don't sack him after a poor couple of games. And hopefully they get the deal over the line. But Xisco Munoz has been sacked as Watford manager and in talks with the icon himself, Claudio Ranieri. Guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, please hit that sub button. It means the world to me. It means I can get the best content out for you guys possible, and I'll keep pumping out the best. Leave recommendations and comments if you guys want to see some videos of yourselves. And drop a like down below. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about the video and the channel, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.